Welcome to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways to haze. 7 ways to haze.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 ways to haze. 7 ways to haze. Welcome back to a brand new video here in the JTsuits Little Option Monetization Squad channel. We're bringing you 7 ways to haze someone in the Navy. I come from a time, although I'm only 26 years old, it seems like it could have been 50 years ago. Times have changed so much. Things have gotten so politically correct in the past 5 years. It's asinine. In the Navy especially, it's such a traditional branch. Sailors are just the OGs of the OGs, and we've been hazing people forever. It's just part of the culture. I'm not saying like it's great to haze and go bully people in high school, but in the Navy it's different. You know, I compare it to like a sports locker room. I wrestled in high school, I played football, I played basketball, I played every single freaking sport. And every time you have to put in your time. As a new person, as a freshman, as a sophomore, you put in your time, you get messed with a little bit, you suck it up, and then once you're a junior and you're a senior, then you do back to others what it was done to you. Nowadays though, hazing in the Navy, the stuff that I'm about to tell you, the 7 ways to haze someone, if you do this now, you'll probably get sent to captain's mast. You'll probably get put on restriction. I have no idea what will happen, but we're gonna hop right into those 7 ways to haze someone in the Navy. You do not hear these things from me.
And I never take a shower. I always smell like ass.
Number 1 is you have to get your mattress stamped when you show up to your first command. So my very first base was NAS North Island. When you stayed in the barracks on the base, it was like near the front gate, and then the flight line where all the squadron members worked, where we launched our aircraft, was probably, I don't know, a mile or maybe a mile and a half away from the barracks. So there was a new check-in, someone that just got to our squadron, and someone told him, bro, you have to get your mattress stamped at the hangar bay in our squadron. So of course the new guy gets his mattress in the barracks, and he starts walking. He's carrying it on his head. It's like a twin or a full-size mattress. He starts to walk a mile and a half towards the squadron to get it stamped. Someone stops him as he's on the flight line, walking down like where the F-18s are. This guy's just casually walking with his mattress over his head, going to get it stamped. And of course you do not have to get your mattress freaking stamped at the squadron.
I'm eating in my uniform while walking through the grass, and I'm sleeping in my closet while you're running PFAs.
Number 2 is the OG Navy hazing of the CAT card. You will get a military ID, aka a CAT card, that lets you get onto the computers, it lets you get onto base. It's pretty much you bring it with you everywhere. And to get onto the certain computers where you have to do ASM paperwork, or you got to get into Nalcomas, or you have to, whatever. Anything you have to do on the computers, you have to put in your CAT card and put in your password. Now, a lot of the new guys don't understand that it's a huge security breach if you just leave your CAT card laying around where anyone can grab it. So what do you do when someone leaves their CAT card laying around? How do you punish them? Dude, you get the CAT card, you put it in some water, and then you freeze it. The CAT card is in the middle of the frozen cube. Or what just a lot of people would do is just hide it from the new sailor. Just hide the CAT card, because then you would just see him freaking out. Like, oh shit, dude, I left my CAT card laying around. Where is it? It's gone. And he'd be freaking out for 20, 30 minutes, looking for it everywhere. It would be also a good time to have them do an ATAF. If you're missing anything, you have to ATAF all your tools, and it's just really good to make sure you have every single piece of your tool in your work center accounted for, so you get a free ATAF out of it. But yeah, that's a very common one. Hide the CAT card or freeze it and watch the person panic.
And I'm always half an hour late to watch on duty days, cause I'm a squared away sailor who loves to go get trash.
These next 2, number 3 and 4, are helicopter squadron related. So number 3, we would tell someone to go to maintenance control and go ask for 20 feet of flight line. So the person would go to maintenance control, he'd go to all the chiefs, and where all the officers are at, and he'd say, hey, chief, I need 20 feet of flight line. And, he'd be looked at, he's like, are you stupid? Are you really that dumb? Now, you can't get 20 feet of flight line, because the flight line is where all the aircraft taxi, where all the birds are launched and recovered from, outside of the squadron. Now, these pranks, with the helicopters are very similar to how you'd prank your child. You say, hey, go ask for the blinker fluid. It's a similar joke. You say, hey, go get the keys to the helicopter. Go ask maintenance control for the keys to aircraft 705. And then they'd come back and they'd realize, oh, there's no freaking keys to the helicopter. To start up the helicopter, you do not need keys. You start up the APU, you start up engine 1 and engine number 2, and then you start up the rotor head. there are no keys like a car.
And if I'm really lucky, they'll send me the captain's mess. Contributing to minors is my favorite thing to do.
Number 5, this is one of my favorites. Trice someone up, to get triced up in their rack. When you are out to sea, when you're deployed, you will have your bunk, you have your racks that you sleep in, and if you don't lock them, if you get into your rack without locking it, someone will be able to lift you up and trice you up. Your rack will be up, the safety bar will be down, and you'll be trapped on the other side against the wall of your bunk, not being able to get out. Classic tricing someone up. So to everyone who's about to go on their first deployment or go out to boot camp, whenever you go out to sea, make sure you lock your rack before you get into it.
So if you need some liquor, talk to me. I'm 22.
Number 6, this one happened to my work center, aviation mechanic, shop 120 airframes. There was a new person that came to our shop. He just came from the line division. He was just a brand new boot. And to initiate them, they thought it would be smart to tie him around in one of those rolly chairs, like the rolly desk chairs, duct taped him to it, and was just pushing him around the whole work center, dude, like a pinball machine. And as they were doing that, one of the chiefs just happened to walk in at the same time as this kid was duct taped. Every single person that was involved in that, I believe they didn't go to captain's mess. For whatever reason, they only went to the chief's mess. They got chewed out in the goat locker, and it never went up to XOY or captain's mess, so. But still, if that happened right now, they all would probably get kicked out. But this happened back in 2013? Like only 4 years ago. But still, 4 years in the Navy, all these new rules, it seems like 40 years have gone by. The very last way to haze someone in the Navy is the most traditional way ever. You see my shellback poster up here, because I am a trusty shellback, because I went through WOG Day, and I got hazed, dude, for 12 hours. I got woken up with honey and sugar poured on me. I got little buttons drawn all over my shirt. If they touched one of the buttons, it had something that you had to do that was embarrassing. Like this one was twirl like a ballerina. This one was like sing an NSYNC song. This one was like be used as a mop and to pick up water that's this deep in the berthing. Most of you now will have to sign a freaking page 13 when you go through WOG Day. It's ridiculous. People can't touch you anymore. They can't pour hot sauce or water or sugar or honey on you. They can't touch you. They can't use you as a mop. They can't barely haze you. It's like ridiculous, dude. It's embarrassing. But alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you guys are gonna have a great happy New Year's. You know, make sure you get your New Year's resolutions in. Make sure you stick to them because it's very important to follow through on your goals and on your plans. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do daily videos with a newborn son, but we will still try that as the resolution. We will grind 2018. I'm looking forward to it. See you guys tomorrow. Brad New, my ball.